We stayed near Sakae Station in Nagoya, and I actually preferred it. It felt like downtown, but without the crowds and intensity I expected. It was more quiet and calm, and I really liked the atmosphere. But when you're planning a Nagoya trip, there's another area that's hard to ignore: Nagoya Station. Nagoya Station is the city's major transportation hub, so if you're planning day trips or traveling by the Shinkansen, staying there could save you a lot of time. And I'll tell you which one I choose at the end, but it depends on what kind of Japan trip you're planning. What I liked most about Sake Station area was the atmosphere. It felt like being in a proper downtown area, but it didn't feel too overwhelmingly crowded, even during rush hour. We could walk out of the hotel and immediately have restaurants, shops, and things happening around us. And even though we weren't staying right next to Nagoya Station, getting around was really easy. Sake Station has great subway connections, and we could easily get to places like Inuyama for a day trip. So, what about staying around Nagoya Station instead? If your goal is to visit Takayama or Shirakawa-go as day trips, maybe it's better for you to stay near the Nagoya Station. This is because most of the day group tours depart from Nagoya Station. And the departure time for these day group tours are usually around 8 to 8:30 a.m. Since Nagoya Station is the central transportation hub, you will find a lot of food and shopping, but there's a lot more tourists around. And if you're arriving or leaving by Shinkansen, it's much more convenient to stay around Nagoya Station. Before you decide where to stay, let me show you what staying in Sake was actually like. This place is called Dia Coffee. It also has some top rated reviews, but it's not as famous as the other one we went to the other day called Kato. This is our hotel in Nagoya. It's called Access Loisir Hotel, and it's really close to the Sakae station. For me, I'd choose this Sake area again. We liked having a downtown environment without feeling like we were constantly in the middle of a major transportation hub. But if I were planning a trip with multi day trips from Nagoya, especially if I were using the Shinkansen frequently, I'd seriously consider staying around Nagoya Station instead. So I don't think there's one universally better area. It's really a question of whether you want Nagoya to be your destination or mainly your transportation base. This is the daytime view outside of our hotel room. It's so bright. I like it here. Oh wow, it's so bright. Yep, I can see it.
I don't know if you can actually see from the screen, but it's really beautiful.
Wow, this is beautiful.